Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth. Welcome back to Breakout. Here we are in the revamped base, looking nice, I tell you what. Yes sirree. We've got rabbits. Rabbits are starting to form over here. And I'm going to see, as I work my way through this, I know that we've talked about maybe doing like a rabbit spawner or something. I'm going to see how many rabbits I can get here just naturally. And also need to look into how much it's going to take to get a rabbit spawner going. We may end up doing that. Depends on how quickly we can get rabbits' feet. These rabbits give us, if you got, you right there. Oh, he looked away. If you guys give us trouble, I tell you what, we may have to look at a way of automating you. But today we're going to get down to serious business because we have got some power needs that are going to need to get like stored up, saved up, and whatnot. So looking at the quest lines, we can see here moving out, we need to make this this device. And what was this? See, we need to make end rods to make me push the right button. To make this device. This device is, I thought I bookmarked it. I think it's a bedrock breaker. Let's hit A so we can set that. So a bedrock breaker, we're going to need 4 end rods. 2 diamantine crystal pickaxe and 2 diamond pickaxes, and then a piece of white wool. White wool should be pretty easy. That's like the first thing we got in this entire series. So it's funny how the last thing that we're going to need is coming full circle to the first thing we got, right? But these end rods have a little bit of work. See, we've got to get splash potions of leaping, so that's where the rabbits are going to come into play. We need 4 wub gems. We've got those. We're going to have to make these flasks, these buckets of liquid sunshine, and smiley clouds. All that stuff's going to need to get done to make that bedrock miner. Now, let's see here. Where did I see that? Somebody told me to slow down and pay attention. So I think this is it right here. See, it says making an end rod in the Empowerer takes about 3 million RF. Hope you've been saving up. So because of that little message, that tells me we have got to, we've got to make a way to save a bunch of energy. And somebody had mentioned in a previous episode about capacitors. Capacitor banks, basic, a capacitor bank, and a vibrant. See that? Whoop. What did I do? Vibrant inventory. I right-clicked on it. That's weird. Let's back up. I didn't want to do that. Okay, if I right-click on it, it brings up. Is that it? Is that right? Hang on. Let's one more time. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So the basic capacitor bank is 1 million. The capacitor is 5. The vibrant is 25 million. And some people have even warned me that this took more than what was posted. But 4 of those is 12 million. So if we make a capacitor bank that's going to hold 25 million, well, then we should have enough. And I figure right now, if we get this thing built, we can plug it into our power system, and it can slowly start charging up. And then we can focus on getting these magmatic dynamos built as well. And then that way, while these things are charging up, we can focus on doing the other recipes. So that's what we're going to focus on today first. So the vibrant capacitor, it's weird. There's 2 different recipes we can follow. So if I do this recipe, I have to build 2 capacitor banks. But there I have to build 2 basic capacitor banks. And then that. So I got to looking at this recipe down here. And this recipe down here seems to be a little more friendly. Now, I didn't do the math. I didn't sit down and add up every single little thing we're going to need to test and see which one is technically the more resource friendly. But I get the feeling this one is, because this one, all I have to do is build what you see. I don't have to build like a nestled layer of basic capacitors and regular and all that kind of stuff. We just have to build what we see here. So the first thing we're going to do is this electrical steel ingot, which is iron ingot, pulverized coal, and silicon in an alloy smelter. And I think, silicon was the one thing of course. Really? Let's see here. Oh, no, I got it right there. I went ahead and ground up some Certus quartz. I just didn't process it. So let's see here. Let's take the basic off and the capacitor bank off. We're just going to focus on the vibrant because that's the one we need. So the electrical steel is this. We want to make silicon. I'm trying to remember how to do silicon. Silicon in the sag mill can come from clay, redstone, and that. Then why in the world do I have ground up? Oh, because we can just cook it. Well, you know what? Since I've already made it, let's go ahead and just... Can I put it in the alloy smelter? Yeah, I can. Okay, so we'll just do that. We're going to go ahead and cook that through here real quick because I've already got it. So we'll run that through, and while that's going, let's see, what was the... So then we're going to put this in the alloy smelter, and it's going to be iron, pulverized coal, and silicon. So silicon, pulverized coal, and iron. And I know this is where everybody would be saying right now, Piggy, if you had the upgrades, it would probably be like, whoop, 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 and you would have this stuff made. So now this always throws me. See how there's 2 here, or 1 here and 2 here, so that's 3? Like, wait a minute, I had 4. Well, it's because it doesn't show the one that's in progress. So that kind of messed with me the first time I saw that. So if you saw that, don't freak out like Piggy. It'll be okay. Now, here is why I've been doing these crafting benches versus this interface. I love using this interface. I've been doing some of it off camera. And it's really cool. I was able to make these hardened flux ducts really, really quick. But here's why I like to have these crafting benches as well, okay? So we are going to start constructing this vibrant capacitor bank. So I know that these 4 electrical steel ingots are going to go in the corners. So I'm going to go ahead and start constructing that and then leave that. See how we can come back to it? If I do that here and I need to craft something else out of here, well, then I've got to empty that stuff out. So this is good for like leaving stuff that is like an end of the process craft if it's multiple pieces. But if I've got a bunch of raw materials in here that I make simplistic parts that are going to assemble to make that main piece, then I'll use this interface. I just figured I would explain that real quick because I know there's some of y'all that are probably like, Piggy, what in the world are you doing, buddy? Make use of the tools you got available to you. So from here, we want to build this vibrant crystal. I'm going to need an emerald, and I'm going to need a vibrant alloy ingot. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a bunch of vibrant alloy ingots that I've got to make. We're going to need 1 right here, but let's back up. Here I need 2 per for an octatic. So that's 8, 9. And then we don't need any here. So I'm going to need 9 of these vibrant alloy ingots. And that is made by doing this in the energetic alloy ingot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is look over in the chest in redstone, gold, and glowstone dust. However many is there, that's how many we're going to need. So redstone, glowstone, and gold. Those paired up is the stuff that we're going to need. So let's go ahead and get that in the alloy smelter. And we want to make sure we do the correct, what do you call it? The correct order. So I'm just going to go through from there. So we're going to let that start smelting. Now this is where the ender pearls are going to come in handy. I've only got 1 here. But in previous episode I mentioned that down in the basement I ran into a compressed enderman. So let's go ahead and click on this terminal and we're going to filter for ender pearls. I got enderman head too. So we got 9 ender pearls. We've also got 73 ender dust. So I'm going to go ahead and take a stack of that for right now. I don't know how much I'm going to need. I'm going to leave some behind just in case because I think we have to assemble some diamonds still for another diamond pickaxe. But what's really great is getting this glowstone dust. I'll show you. Let's take about 5 pieces of glowstone dust. It shouldn't use up too much lava. We can come over here to this little area. All 3 of these magma tanks are set up, so I can just sit here and click, 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 click. And we've got 5 endstone. And then I'll just take this in. Now, I'm sure that there's a way to automate all of this with pipes and everything, but I feel like I'm getting close to the end of the series, so I'm okay with doing just a little bit of manual labor. We're going to run that endstone in there. That's going to get crushed up and sent to right here. Yeah, that's going to be crushed endstone. And then I can take that and put that in there, and that stuff is what gave me ender dust. So let's see here. How are we doing on this? Yep, and this is where the augmentation would come in handy. And everybody taps tap, 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 Piggy, right on the shoulder. We told you so, buddy. We told you so. But I'm just hard-headed like that. So while that is making, let's go ahead and look at these capacitors. Let's see here. Oh, man, I wish I had this stuff written down, too. Let's see here. Let's look at how much material's here, and that's going to be how many basic capacitors we're going to need. So I need that, that, and that. You know what would have been handy, Piggy, is if you had a crafting bench over here. And what's funny is the amount of time I'm going to spend looking for a crafting bench, I could have run over and crafted real quick. Yeah, I think I used a bowl. Let's do this. Because I keep running back and forth, and this is going to drive me bonkers. So if it drives me bonkers, I know it's going to bug y'all. Not that I do it that way, but I'm just saying. Just saying. So let's click on that, that. There we go. So that's what we want. We need 16 of those. And from there, we need to make, is it a double layer? Yeah, double layer is going to need, so we need energetic alloy and pulverized coal. I've got how much? 16? And that recipe is going to do that, right? Let's go back. A double layer capacitor. We need basic capacitors for that. So pulverized coal and energetic alloys. So I need 16 energetic alloys and 8 pulverized coal. Look at that, pulverized coal, ready to go. So the 8 energetic... Ooh, we almost got enough right there, so that'll get us our capacitors. Come on, you. Piggy was hard-headed and did not give you an upgrade. I wonder if I've got an upgrade for that we could throw in there. Look at this. What is that? Auxiliary reception coil, hardened upgrade kit. Incrementally upgrades a block. Requires tier immediately preceding. And I know Ed Dog's going to freak out because he's told me how to do this upgrade. And I don't think that that's going to be the correct upgrade for that, but we can go ahead and take that. Oh, wait a minute. I need 16, don't I? Yep, so we're going to need 8 more. So, okay, let's see here, because I don't want to kill the momentum. So we've got that going. We've got that vibrant crystal going. We've got those ingots smelting right now. These octatic will need the vibrant and the glowstone as well. Do I have 4 glowstone? Yeah, I've got 4 glowstone. And that. I think we're doing good. I think we are. Okay, so while that keeps smelting, I wanted to also look at these magmatic dynamos. So this is where we're going to need to make some Invar gears, Invar ingots, iron ingots, and these little redstone transmission coils. So let's do this. We're actually going to use this interface to do this because we need to build some components here. That was crazy. Did you see that? I'm going to back up. It will let me... Oh, it's only going to... Okay, this is what's a little frustrating. It says it's going to give me a craft for everything, but then it only shows me the stuff that I have. It doesn't warn me like a regular crafting bench. So we're going to need 3 of these gears and 3 of these. So let's click that. 1, 2, 3. We need 3 of those. For the Invar gears, it's 4 ingots per, right? Uh-oh. And we've only got 2. So let's take those out of there, which means now we need 6. And I'm going to hit R. No. Hover over R. Oh, no. It wants to keep interfacing. So R for recipe. The alloy smelter. Oh, you can do it with ingots. Oh my gosh. I've been grabbing ingots and grinding them up to make Invar blend. And I need 6. So that'll give us 3. So we need 2 nickel and 2 iron. I mean 4 iron. 3, 4, and 2 nickel. And that will get us our Invar. And this is the moment where everybody still screams and says, "See, Piggy? See how that works? If you would have had that upgrade." Stinker upgrade. 3 more there and we will get that. So that is going to get us the gears. Let's go ahead and find the augment for the gear. increases maximum power usage. See, this is the thing. So I was looking at augments. Somebody had mentioned this in a augment. Look at all the different augments that are available. I saw this and my brain just shut down. I'm like, that is more stuff to pay attention to than I got time for. Now, what I'm hoping to do after this series and after SevTech is possibly start doing a modded series where I only focus on one mod at a time instead of a mod pack where it's a ton of different mods all crammed together. So that when I start doing something like thermal expansion, we can fully explore all of the available things that that mod would let us do. Kind of like, preschool. So that way when we start doing mod packs like this, it's not so frustrating for y'all to watch me kind of fumble and stumble around. I know that can get frustrating sometimes. There are a few people that I swear they're about to lose their mind sometimes watching me. Or I bet there's some people that after watching for a little while, they can't watch anymore. Because they're like, yeah, this is, I can't. The incompetence level is driving me through the roof. So let's go ahead and get that. And that, and so this, we're just going to need eight vibrant alloy ingots. So to make that, I need 8 and 8. So I need 8 ender pearls. I've got 9. So let's go ahead and drop that one off right there. And I think this is what was going to let me make that vibrant crystal, right? So I do need 9. Okay. 7, 8 in process, and there's 1 for 9. Okay, so that's cool. So while that is going, let's come over here, and we're going to drop these right here. Is that right? Oh, look, we're going to need Invar ingots here, too. So I'll need to... Oh, wait, that's the wrong craft. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's look at you. We need 2 per, and I'm going to build 3, so we need 6 iron ingots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta remember where it was now. Click you. Okay, on that level. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now here's the other thing. We do that. That's gonna mess up our count for Invar. So we need 6 Invar here. And then we need 12 for 4 gears. So that's 18. Minus 2 is 16. But it said it'll do it in multiples of 3. So we want to do 6 times this. This is the really weird screwy math that Piggy does in his head. So let's see here. If I'm doing this correct, that means this needs to be 12. And this needs to be 24. And that should be the Invar that we need, including that and that. And then that will give us our magmatic dynamos. What does it say? Requires hot fluids. See, it doesn't tell me the output per tick. So I don't know how much power it's going to make. But we're going to have 3 magmatic dynamos. We're going to have this 4 coal generators. And we have 4 canola oil factories upstairs. So all of that put together, I'm thinking should end up being enough. Did you run out of coal? Yeah, you did. I'm thinking that should be enough to help us generate the power that we're going to need. I'm just going to go ahead and clear this out. Start getting this mana pool full. I know that somebody had showed me I don't know if it would be a more efficient way, but a really good way to do that. And at this point, I'm going to let that ride just because like I said, I feel like this series is getting close to an end. I just want to go ahead and see if we can shut it down. If we can complete everything that we need to complete, awesome. That is almost done. Go and get this Invar going. And we could at least get the magmatic dynamos set up, and they'll be ready to go as well, so we can get these capacitors built. Come on, you! Oh, there it is. Okay. So while that is getting ready, the Invar, that's what we need. So Invar in the alloy smelter, we'll put that in there, and that should give us 36 Invar, I believe, because 3 per. Uh-oh, I've got an even amount. Wait, 12 and 12? What happened there? Oh, you know what? Let's take that out of there so that can actually... Oh, now that's much quicker. That's what I'm talking about. So an Invar ingot, a 2-to-1 ratio. So why in the world did it not go ahead and do that the right way? I don't know. But that's what I'm talking about. So we'll go ahead and wait just a second. Go ahead and get those through there. And then let's... no, not configuration. No, it's not alloy smelter. The sag mill... compressor, wasn't it? Compactor. And I was bad. I did not go through here and shut all these things off like I was supposed to. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Shut you down. Augmentation. Let's give that the gear augmentation. And then what did we say we needed? 12? For 3 gears? Okay, so we'll let that go. And while that's going... this will give us... Uh-oh, wait a minute. I think that has to be resmelted now, right? Let's make absolutely sure. We do not want to mess this up with all the materials we get. So vibrant alloy ingot here. I think that's what we're going to have to do is one more process to make those vibrant alloy ingots. Vibrant alloy ingots. Okay, so that's where we need the 9. So 9 interpearls. So, well, okay, the compactor is good to go. Let's make sure we click this so we don't mess it up. Vibrant alloy ingot. There we go. And that's going to be a little while. Okay, so compactor's got our gears. Awesome. We'll go ahead and take that augmentation out for now. Just in case, you know. I think I'm doing that. Oh, we needed redstone dust here, didn't we? Okay, so magmatics. Awesome. And I think that's actually going to give us a quest, isn't it? Let's see here. Thermal expansion. There we go. Awesome. What do we get for that? A hard... Okay. Thermal expansion really expands our options for power generation with the use of dynamos. Each type takes different fuels to generate power and accepts different augments. Oh, cool. We can augment these. So that might help us make power faster. One good option for a skyblock style map like this is the magmatic dynamo using the lava generation we already have set up. But there are others you can choose to explore. Hardened upgrade kit and an augment auxiliary transmission coil. Does not consume. So let's go ahead and claim that. Wait, did that give me both or did I have to choose? Oh, it gave me both because I had one there. Awesome. Okay, so, and let's see, what's the next quest after that? These two. An energy cell. Now that you have some real power generation, it's time to make some storage. Storing up some energy lets you have large amounts of power at moments of high need without having to generate it all on demand. This is a 2-step craft. First you make the frame and then complete it. You configure the sides the same as you do other blocks. Yellow is neutral, orange output, and blue accepts. It's useful as soon as you make it, but it can become truly powerful as you apply upgrade kits. You can also enchant it with the holding enchantment. Well, I wonder... So that's 1000 RF, and I would have to go through the process of building it and then upgrading it to make it powerful, where we're about to have a capacitor that's going to hold 25 million, if I'm not... Wait. I need to... See how that's 25 million, and then that I upside down H? Is that the same as RF? I might be building something that I can't use. Oh, I tap you right on the head. Poor little piggy. You might be messing up right now. And then back up. And what's the other one? An automation kit? Oh my gosh. What in the world? Ooh, and we can go ahead and get it. Depending on how much you upgrade it, you can feed the products of many crucibles into one magmatic dynamo. Remember to always use hardened fluid ducts or better to move hot liquids. They can destroy basic ones. If your energy use is irregular and you sometimes run out of lava, a buffer tank holding extra lava can smooth out supply. Portable tanks keep their inventory when broken, can be upgraded to store a lot of fluid, and will automatically output below when you hit the bottom with your trusty crescent hammer. And then you need to move that beautiful power around. Leadstone flux ducts don't carry a lot, but they'll get us started. So click, detect and submit, claim, and I think we just got a boatload of cool stuff. Reinforced retriever pulls distant items and fluids to itself. A signalum upgrade kit. A hardened upgrade kit. So I'm going to need to go back. Oh, and I've got a portable tank. I got another one now. Awesome. Leadstone flux duct. I know how to upgrade those to the hardened flux duct, so that will give us more power through. But I've got most of my infrastructure already built over here. So while we're just going to give that a few more minutes to run through just to make sure it's ready to go, I want to go ahead and plug these in. If I'm not mistaken, we just plug them in like that. Is that correct? Trying to right click. Okay, there we go. Augmentation. Redstone ignored. So why is it not receiving fuel? Because I've got servos pushing fluid out and into the stone barrel. So do these have to have these retriever things? What is it? An upgrade kit, upgrade kit. Does this have to have a retriever to pull items? Ignored? Are you working? Power output, maximum power, 40 RF per tick. Energy stored. Wait, go back. Let's click information. Generates redstone flux using extremely hot fluids. Generation rate varies according to the energy demand. Maybe it's not creating anything because there's no energy demand. Could that be it? So we need to tie those into... I don't want to use the leadstone flux ducts because those flux ducts are much slower. I'll show you what I mean. You hold shift. The regular will transfer 1,000 RF per tick. The hardened is 4 times as much. So the hardened flux ducts is what I want to work with. And I have got a stack, so we're definitely good in that department. So I'm going to, we're just going to, okay, I'm going to presume that all of these can be plugged together like this. And that should now be tied in together. But this is still not creating show recipes, lava. Ooh, gosh, 120,000 RF, 2 million RF, blazing pyrotheum. We don't have that. Is there whitelist, blacklist, use MBT? Can we do a hardened upgrade kit on you? Ooh! Okay, that worked. Augment. Lapidary calibration. Allows for various gemstones to be used as fuel. Greatly increases power generation and efficiency. Only gemstones may be utilized. Only one specialization may be installed. So let's look at this real quick. Upgrade kit. I think it's going to show us in order for the upgrades. Hardened, reinforced, signalum, and resonant. I think this is what Ed Dog had been telling me about. A reinforced upgrade kit. I'm going to need to build. But let's go ahead and do this. We've got another hardened. We'll go ahead and give that a hardened. So see how that says 60,000 FE and that one says 60,000? That one only says 40,000. So it looks like as we upgrade it, I think it's saying it's going to output way more than what it could before. But it looks like between episodes, probably going to have to build some upgrade kits, and we're going to have to figure out what in the world is going on, why that won't pull fuel. So let's see here. I've got the vibrant alloy ingots. We can go ahead and at least build 2 octatic capacitor. Yeah, I said that right. Okay. Man, and we're already at 30 minutes for this episode, and that's still going a little bit. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to do a quick little edit here. I'm going to do some research on this magmatic dynamo so we can get it up and running, and I'm going to let these cook. We'll come back, and we'll get this stuff finished and get that capacitor plugged in. So y'all just sit tight, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody. I've gotten all the stuff taken care of, gotten all the rest of the vibrant alloy ingots done, ready to go. We are ready to go, buddy. So, octatic capacitors? Why did it only give me 3? Oh, maybe I had to do that. That's 4. Wait a minute. Did I do my math wrong? We're supposed to have one more in here, aren't we? You, where are you at? Oh, there it is. It was... Okay. The little progress thing was going on, but it wasn't showing it. So we'll come over here. This is our double... Wait, what in the world just happened? I thought we had another octatic to build. That? Wait, what? Did it not just show that I built 4? That doesn't make any sense. Something really strange is going on here. Let me try and restart this. Oh, that's going to be stinkerish if that didn't work out right. We may have to do another quick edit. Come on, you. Start it up. I'm going to have to go back and watch that footage because I could have sworn that we had everything correct. 3-in-1 double layer. Double layer. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what I did. Okay, so just a second. Just a second. We'll be right back. Alright, everybody. Put down in the comment section below if you know exactly what happened. Oh my gosh, I went back and watched the footage, and as soon as I saw it happen, I knew that I wasn't as crazy as I thought I was. See that double layer capacitor? Looky there, octatic. So I ended up having an octatic capacitor in my hand, and I right-clicked on this to interface with it, and for some reason it went ahead and added the octatic capacitor and took out the double layer. So that explains what happens. I knew I wasn't going crazy. I'm like, what in the world happened here? Did all that work and all that math. I don't think I messed it up that bad. So the last little piece we need is this. This will give us that gem. We'll put that in the center. Yeah, buddy. Vibrant capacitor bank. Now, was that a quest? Let's see here. Not that. Not Ender IO. Advanced crafting. Wet work, photogenic, energy cell. No, I don't think that was one of them. Oh well, doesn't matter. We got ourselves a vibrant capacitor bank. Yes, we do. And I'll also show you what in the world was going on down here. I went and watched a video real quick and figured out in 5 seconds what happened. I had these upside down. So I used my trusty wrench, crescent hammer, and just kept right-clicking until I got those to point down. Now those are pointing downwards, and they have already filled up with lava. And they're, I guess they have their own little, like, storage bank of power. So they have got that as well. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and plug in the vibrant capacitor. And let's see what happens. 25,000? I thought it said 25 million. See, right there it says 25 million. So... Configure input output, redstone mode, max in, max out. Wait, is it saying that it can only input or output 25,000 per tick? Maybe that's what it is. Oh my gosh, we're already at 1 million. That is going up fast. Way faster than I thought it would. So how's this doing? I mean, it's making power, right? Wow. Now, here's the thing. I have a lot of stored power. Like I'll run through here real quick. I know this is running kind of long on this episode, but I just want to show you. So, like this stuff is going. See, that's draining. So, basically, we're transferring this buffered 60,000 per. So, that's almost 250,000. And then once this all drains out, that's going to start making it whatever So let's see here. So it's making about 200 per tick maybe. So 2, 4, 6, 8 right there. And then the magmatic dynamos. Let's go over here and see what we're doing, how we're doing for lava. We're still at 16,000 in the lava. 16,000 there. Is this making lava as fast as it's being used? I can't tell. Let's run over here. Now the canola factory up there, let's see how it's doing. It's steadily sitting. Oh, wait a minute. So that has now been drained. It had 50,000 per, so that's 200,000. So that's close to 1 million between the generators and the trees. But the magmatic dynamos still seem to be doing pretty good. See, they're still full of lava. I'm going to presume it's still cranking it out, though. And how are we doing? We're at 3 million. Awesome. So this isn't going to take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. So that is cool. So now we're just going to have to get to making all the stuff so that we can put it on these display stands and get ready to go. So this has been an extra long episode, but we have got a really, really, really awesome step forward in our power production. So that means that will not be the weak link in the chain. So if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these as I release them, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want YouTube to notify you whenever I put out videos, make sure you click the notification bell. And that way YouTube will know that you're at least interested in being notified. I cannot vouch for what will happen afterwards. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to get myself ready for next episode, and that's when I hope to see you is in the next episode.